Hey guys, I'm April from Giggle Glitter Graphics, and I am here with a quick and fun Friday freebie. If you're on my email list, this project will be sent to you today, and if you're not on the list and you'd like to join us, then you can sign up using the link in the description down below and get this project sent to you immediately. Today, we're crafting one final steampunk themed project, which I'm calling Steampunk Getaway, and it features a brochure and a ticket for a Zeppelin cruise vacation. The cruise leaves from Gilded Gear Marketplace Skydock Terminal, so this makes it a great final addition to your Gilded Gear project box if you have picked that kit up. For supplies today, I'm going to be using a mix of Beacon Fabri-Tac and Uhu glue stick, a bone folder and scissors to cut everything out and to have nice creases, and vintage photo distress ink to finish off the edges. There are 3 pages and 1 backer paper in this freebie, and you're going to print all 3 of the pages on 110-pound cardstock and then print the reverse side of the brochure and the envelope with the included backer paper. Remember that I always mark the tops of the pages whether or not you should print on paper or cardstock, and if you need to print a backer paper on the reverse side. So the first thing we need to do is a couple of folds. So let's grab our brochure, and you're going to want to fold that right in half along the line that's down the middle. And then your print is going to be on the inside and Adventure Awaits will be on the outside. And for the envelope, you have 2 small tabs on the sides that will fold in, and the top and bottom panels will fold down to make an envelope. Once you have everything folded, you are all ready to glue your envelope together. So I'm just going to put my glue right along the edges of the bottom flap. The bottom flap is straight across the end where the top flap is rounded. So glue is just going to go right along these edges, push in my tabs, and press this down. I am using my liquid glue for this. It's a little easier to get it exactly where I want it. And I'm going to put my envelope to the side to dry for a moment and grab my brochure. So I've got that opened up with the airship on the left and text on the right. And we have 2 panels that are going to go on the inside. I'm putting booking options on the left and shared amenities on the right, but you can do those however you like. And just for giggles, I'm going to use my glue stick today. So get some nice, of course it's misbehaving, but get a nice coating of glue on there. And I'm just going to center this up right on the left panel and then repeat that for the right hand side. I'm just going to grab my bone folder and give that a quick smooth. So that is the brochure. Now put that to the side here and let that dry. And let's come back to our envelope. So I have these 2 little strap pieces, and we're going to sandwich these on either side of our envelope flap. So I'm going to start with the outside one, and you're going to want to place it so that those rivets are firmly on the flap. So just about like that. Don't stress over it. It's not a huge deal. And I'm going to use my liquid glue just to have a little bit of working time for this. You can use a glue stick if you like. And I am just going to eyeball this and kind of align it up. I think I'm going to put it right about there. You can kind of use the print to center it. And then I'm going to flip this and I'm going to place the other one right on the other side and line up the points. So I'm going to put glue over the entire piece on this one. And then just line it right up and put it in place. And then that way I have this cute little detail on the closure. Next, I have a couple of options for you to place above this on the envelope. We have a little bit of advertising for Westwood and Carrington, or we have a traveler name label where you can personalize this if you want. I'm going to go with Westwood and Carrington, but if you want to use traveler name, and this might be fun if you have kids or grandkids that kind of go through all this, they can put their name on there. I thought it was a nice way for them to personalize it. Or if you want to take a trip, you can put your name on there. just a little personalization option. You can pick whichever one you like. I'm just going to center that up on there as best I can, and then flipping over, make sure that you've got your flap at the top here. This large label is going to go right on the front, and I left this a separate piece in case you like to junk journal and you want to use this envelope for something else. That way it's blank and you can use it for something else. You could also glue this on 3 sides and make a pocket to go on the front of this envelope. So you have a couple of options. I'm going to glue mine all the way down. So I could use my glue stick or my liquid glue. I grabbed my liquid glue, so I'm going to go with that. And I'm just going to place that centered on the front. And now that my envelope is built, I am ready to fill this up. So I've got my brochure, and I'm just going to tuck that right inside. And then we've got this great boarding pass, and I'm going to place that inside as well. And I can just flip this shut, and you can either just firm that crease up and use it however you like, or if you are like me and you enjoy these Velcro dots, you might grab a Velcro dot to put on the strap and use that as a closure. So I'm just going to grab this double-sided Velcro dot, and I'm going to put the clear side on my strap, and then just flip this down and give it a press. And now I have a closure to keep that shut. That's totally optional if you happen to have those on hand. And I'm just going to take this and pop that into my Gilded Gear Marketplace box. And that is it for this project. I know this was a super quick one today. I spent the last week with family, so I had a little less time to put something together, but I didn't want to leave you without. So this is what I came up with. If you're interested in Gilded Gear Marketplace, this is a box kit that has several projects in it, plus a whole cast of characters with backstories that you can play with. You can find a link to this in the description down below, and it's for sale in my Etsy shop. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon, and I will see you in the next video.